we both see a lot of fear in the public today. A lot of people are fearful of what does AI mean for our future? Is the digital world going to overtake us? What's Mark Stross's view on that?
I actually had someone say, don't you think it's over? Don't you think we've lost any ability to catch up with AI? Is our digital future going to be as bleak as all the dystopian movies that we see depict? No, I do not think it's going to be as bad as we think it's going to be. I think we could actually have an incredibly good future because the truth is, I love technology. I mean, I'm an avid user, consumer, and there is nothing in my platform about abolishing technology. But my platform is about us preventing messy evolution. And what we are really victims of is we don't always figure out the pros and cons of our actions, like dropping nuclear bombs over Japan and the ramifications of what that action would have for the rest of eternity. We're not good at that as humans, as predicting our outcomes. So we do things very messy. But we do end up, it appears, because we've survived this long, we appear to figure out in a very messy way our dirty laundry. We take care of ourselves. Now, we are in a very difficult time, however. We're in a time where artificial intelligence will replace jobs. We're in a time where human beings are going to have to find their worth after AI. So, in other words, after AI has taken out most of the jobs that it can, the rest are reserved for humans. And those humans will have to learn how to create enough jobs or use universal income to actually support countries' populations. And that's going to be extremely difficult for governments because we're really going to change how we use people. And it's neat in one way because the idea of the blue collar worker, the idea of needing a worker to do jobs that most people don't want to do because they're with brawn and physical activity, those jobs are going to be replaced because robots will be able to do them. Robots won't have bad days. Robots will be able to do these things in a very cool way. And actually, it will stop human beings from being destroyed physically from doing manual labor. So ultimately, there's like a lot of positives. But then I would have a lot of people listening to me right now tonight go, but I love my physical job. I like being physical. I want to have something to do. And that's why we're going to have to figure out a new way to do the human thing. So that's why it's going to be messy because we're going to go from how capitalism's now created in this country and how our government and how we tax people and how we arrive at revenue, all that's going to change. But it doesn't have to be as dark as we depict, but it's going to be extremely powerful and it is going to change things up. Absolutely. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
I believe that. And I think a big part of it is not only being aware, but being proactive about these advancements in technology. Because to your point, many of them are inevitable. For most of us, our opinion of them doesn't affect the fact that they're here. Our kids are exposed to them, and we can turn a blind eye. But like with everything else, that doesn't make it go away. Definitely doesn't slow it down, but it also doesn't safeguard ourselves or our loved ones, and particularly not the children. So I know that's a big part of our message in protecting children. We appreciate you so much for stepping up to assist and consult with V4CR's message and mission. Internet safety is a massive aspect of what parents need to be aware of. We know too much. And you've said yourself, you've identified so many things that you, as a technologist, as an expert, as one of, if not the leading expert in America when it comes to technology, you've identified things that have been hard for you to navigate yourself and your family. So for the average person, it is our responsibility to not only be informed, but to take action.